My girlfriend streamed to her followers, throwing all his stuff off the balcony. He deserves nothing. I started my own live. Thanks for the evidence. Then showed the police her stream when they arrived, her getting arrested on her own live with 15K watching. I, 31M, am a data analyst. I look at spreadsheets all day, I build models, I like things to be predictable. My girlfriend Maya, 28F, was not predictable. She's a lifestyle influencer. I know, when we met, she had like 2,000 followers and was just a normal, fun person who did PR. But in the last year, she's grown to over 15,000 followers and it's changed her. Everything is for the content. Our dinners got cold while she took 50 pictures. I couldn't go to the gym without her filming me for a fit couple reel. It was exhausting. We lived in my apartment. I've had this lease on a 17th floor high-rise for 5 years, long before I met her. We split utilities, but the lease and the rent are all me. The real problem was money. We had an agreement. We were saving for a house. We had a joint high-yield savings account. The rule was simple. We only deposit, never withdraw. It was our do not touch fund. I was putting in $3,000 a month. She was supposed to be putting in whatever she could from her brand deals, at least $500. Last week, I logged in to check the interest. I was expecting to see about $80,000 in there. The balance was $40,250.30. I think my heart just stopped. I scrolled down. Withdrawal. $15,000. Memo. Bali content trip. Withdrawal. $8,000. Memo. PR loungewear haul. Withdrawal. $22,000. Business investment. Networking. On and on. For 6 months. She had drained $75,000. I didn't yell. I didn't do anything. I just printed the bank statements. Page after page. She came home from her Pilates brunch, all smiles, phone in her hand, of course. Hey babe, can you film me unboxing this? No, I said. She looked up, annoyed. What's wrong with you? I just slid the 12 pages of bank statements across the kitchen island. What's this? She said, annoyed. That's our house fund, Maya. Or what's left of it. Where is the $75,000? The color drained from her face. Then she did what every influencer does. She tried to spin it. It's an investment, Brian. You have to spend money to make money. That Bali trip got me 4,000 new followers. That's our future. Our future? You stole our future, Maya. You stole my money. How dare you? It's a joint account. What's mine is yours. You are so unsupportive. You're a data analyst. You make good money. You can just make more. I have to hustle. You're financially controlling me. She was actually screaming, yelling that I was abusive for questioning her about stealing $75,000. I just stood there and took it. Are you done? I asked. No. Well, I am, I said. We're done. I want you out of my apartment. You're breaking up with me? Because of money? I'm breaking up with you because you're a thief and a liar. I hate you, she screamed. You're a sociopath. You're leaving me with nothing. You seem to have $75,000 worth of investment, I said. You have 24 hours to get your things. I'm going to a hotel. When I come back tomorrow night, I want you gone. I packed a bag and left. She was still screaming, phone in hand, probably already recording a victim story for her followers. I didn't care. The next day I was at the gym, just trying to process the fact that my savings were gone. My phone started exploding, not texts from her, from my friends. Dude, you need to see this. Brian, Maya's having a full-on meltdown on Instagram. She's at your apartment and she's on Live. My blood ran cold. I opened Instagram. There she was, crying, makeup streaming down her face. 14.8K viewers. Her phone was propped on my bookshelf. She was standing in the middle of my living room. I just can't, guys, she sobbed into the camera. He broke up with me. He kicked me out. He said I deserve nothing. The comments were flying. OMG, Maya, stay strong. He's trash. You're a queen. You don't need him. He left me with nothing, she screamed. After I gave him everything. Well, if I deserve nothing, he deserves nothing too. Then she picked up my work laptop. This is his stupid laptop, she said. He loves this thing more than me. He analyzes things on it. Well, analyze this. And she smashed it on the floor. My heart stopped. Then she ran to the balcony door. She slid it open. He left me with nothing but the clothes on my back. Well, now he's going to have nothing too. She grabbed my collection of vintage vinyl. I hope these can fly, and she started throwing them, one by one, off the 17th floor balcony like frisbees. I was frozen for about 10 seconds. Then the data analyst kicked in. This was a crime. This was destruction of property. And this was evidence. I got in my car. I put my phone on the dash. I started my own live stream. Hey everyone, I said, my voice shaking. I'm just documenting this. My ex-girlfriend, Maya, is currently on her own Instagram live, destroying my apartment and throwing my property off a 17th story balcony. I started driving, and I called 911. Update 1. The 911 call was surreal. 911, what's your emergency? Yes, hi. I'm at my street driving to my apartment at my address. My ex-girlfriend is in my apartment right now, destroying it. She is throwing my things off the 17th floor balcony, and she is live streaming the entire thing to 15,000 people on Instagram. Pause. She's live streaming it, sir? Yes, her handle is @MayaGlows. My handle is @BrianData. I'm streaming too, just as evidence. Please send officers. She's a danger to herself and to people below. Officers are en route, sir. I kept my stream going. I didn't have many viewers, just a few friends. So just an update, guys, I said to my phone. I'm on my way. The police are on their way. She's still streaming. I pulled up to my building. 3 police cars were already there. They had seen my things, my clothes, broken vinyl, books, scattered on the pavement. The doorman had called it in too. I ran up, phone still in hand. I'm the owner. That's my apartment. A sergeant looked at me. You're the one who called? Yes. She's still up there. She's still live. I showed him her stream. She was in my closet now, pulling my suits off the hangers. Okay, he said, his face grim. Let's go. We got in the elevator, me and 3 very large, very unamused police officers. The ride up was silent. We got to my door. I got out my key. She's in there, I whispered. The officer nodded. I unlocked the door and they pushed it open. Police, don't move. Maya was standing there, holding my PlayStation 5. Her phone was propped on the TV stand, still streaming. She froze. Her face, I will never forget it. She looked at me. She looked at the cops. She looked at her phone, which was still live. The 15,200 viewers. The comments were probably interesting. Brian, she shrieked. You called the cops on me. You're destroying my apartment, Maya, I said, still filming. On camera. Ma'am, the sergeant said, put the game console down. No, he's the one. He's the criminal. He's an abuser, she started to cry. Ma'am, we saw the items you threw off the balcony. You're lucky you didn't kill someone. You are under arrest. You can't arrest me. I'm an influencer. I'm the victim. She actually tried to run. Ran right into the second officer. They cuffed her. She was still screaming at me. I hate you. You're a monster. You're ruining my life. The sergeant looked at her phone, still streaming. He picked it up. He looked at the 15,000 plus viewers. This stream is now evidence in a criminal investigation, he said very clearly. Then he ended the broadcast. My apartment was a nightmare. Smashed laptop. Smashed TV. My closet was empty. My couch was slashed. The total damage at least $10,000. The cops took her downstairs. I walked out onto the balcony. My phone buzzed a text. Brian, this is Maya's mom. She just called me. From jail? She's hysterical. She said you had her arrested. What is going on? I just sat down. I ended my own stream. I guess I'm single. Update 2. It's been 3 days. I feel like I've lived a year. I'm staying at a hotel. My apartment is a biohazard of I don't even know. Smashed glass, designer clothes, broken dreams. The fallout was immediate. The internet, as you can guess, exploded. Maya's arrest stream was screen recorded by thousands of people. It was on TikTok, it was on Twitter, it was on 3 different cringe subreddits. Influencer arrested on her own livestream. Karma. Girl destroys BF stuff. Cops show up live. Her brand? The one she invested $75,000 in? It was gone. Vaporized. Her followers, the Yas Queen crowd, they turned on her so fast. I was here live. She's insane. Throwing things off a balcony? She could have killed a child. She admitted he broke up with her. This isn't revenge. It's a crime. What about the $75 she invested, Limeo? Her Instagram account was deleted 12 hours later. By her or by the platform, I don't know. Now the family, Maya's parents drove down. They're just normal, nice, middle-class people. They looked broken. I met them at a coffee shop. Brian, we are so sorry, her dad said. He looked 20 years older. She She told us a different story, her mom whispered. She said you were controlling, that you took all her money. I just slid two things across the table. The printed bank statements of the $75,000 she stole, the itemized list of damages from the police report. The total was $11,450. Her mom started to cry. Her dad just stared. This is what she invested in, he said, pointing to the Bali withdrawal. That's what she told me, I said. And this, he pointed to the police report. She did this. Yes, and she broadcast it. Brian, we don't have this kind of money. We're retired. We can't pay for this. I'm not asking you to, I said. I just wanted you to know the truth. I am pressing full criminal charges for the vandalism, and I am filing a civil suit against her for the $75,000 she stole, plus the $11,450 in damages. But Brian, her mom pleaded, she's ruined. She has nothing. She's facing felony charges. Can't you just let it go? She's learned her lesson. Her lesson? Her lesson is that she's a thief and a vandal. No, I'm not letting it go. She could have killed someone. She destroyed my home. She stole from me. Her dad just nodded. I understand. We will do what we can. But she's our daughter. We have to bail her out. I understand that too, I said. Just know that a restraining order is being filed this afternoon. I left. I felt empty. The apartment building's management was next. They were not happy. Throwing items from a 17th floor balcony, Mr. Miller, you know the liability? I know. It wasn't me, it was her. Here's the police report. She is banned from this building. They were so relieved I wasn't the problem that they were actually helpful. They're letting me break my lease with no penalty, given the extreme circumstances. So I'm moving. I spent today going through the wreckage. It's sad. Just sad. I found her phone, the one the cops took and gave back to me with her other purse. The one she streamed on. I guess I'm supposed to give it back to her. But first, I'm giving it to my lawyer. Final update. It's been 6 months. Life is different. The legal battle was messy but fast. Her parents, bless their hearts, hired her a lawyer. A cheap one. He tried to argue that she was in a state of emotional distress. My lawyer, a very expensive, very shark-like woman, just played the 30-minute screen recording of the live stream for the judge. The one where Maya calmly and methodically narrates what she's destroying and why. Emotional distress went out the window. Then, the money. My lawyer went after the $75,000. Her lawyer argued it was a joint account. She had every right. My lawyer produced the text messages and emails we'd exchanged. The ones where I said, "This is only for the house, agreed?" And she replied, "Agreed." The judge called it fraudulent misappropriation. In the end, it was a slaughter. The criminal case, she pleaded guilty to felony vandalism over $10,000 and reckless endangerment. She got 2 years of probation, a $5,000 fine, and 500 hours of community service. No jail time, which I was fine with. The civil case, the judge awarded me a default judgment for the full $86,450, the $75,000 she stole, plus the $11,450 in damages. Of course, she didn't have it. She spent it. Her parents, to avoid her going to jail for contempt, had to take out a second mortgage on their house to pay me back for the money their daughter stole from me. They actually sent me a check. I've never felt weirder about $86,000. I used it as a down payment on a house, a small one with a yard and a very good security system. As for Maya, she's a ghost. No social media, no brand. I heard through a friend of a friend that she's living in her parents' basement. She's working at a local coffee shop. Apparently she cries a lot. The restraining order is in full effect. The fame she got was real. For about a month, Balcony Girl was a meme. Her face was everywhere, mid-scream as the cops cuffed her. I can't imagine she'll ever live it down. She wanted to be famous. She wanted engagement. She got it. I'm in my new house now. It's quiet. I'm still a data analyst. I still like spreadsheets. I'm dating someone. She's a librarian. She's the most predictable, wonderful person I've ever met. She thinks influencers are, and I quote, a societal plague. She's probably right. I guess the lesson is, data is everything. The bank statements, the live stream, the police report. She built her life on a fake, curated image. I just showed her the raw data. And the data doesn't lie.